Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Kaushal, writer, motivational speaker and life coach, and we're shooting in Jaisalmer. It's the month of June and it's 2 p.m. right now. The wind speed is 8 kilometers per hour, as you can see in the background. Oh yeah, these are the Royal Cenotaphs. Oh yeah, that's the surprise we were talking about. We're going to keep springing these surprises onto you, so you better be prepared. And these are beautiful structures. You know, we came here scouting a location for shooting this series on journaling. So this is actually going to be the first part of that 10-part series. And I just fell in love with this place. I just fell in love with it. And it's so beautiful, yellow sandstone marbles. These were actually built to commemorate, members of the royal family, rulers and kings. So these are called chatars, you know. So they built one chatar for each one of the members of the royal family who passed away. Sadly, they got discontinued because they felt that, they were turning out to be quite unlucky, but lucky for us that something as beautiful as this exists, and this entire place is amazing, it's inspiring. So we're going to talk today about journaling. And as you can see, this is my journal. I regretted not having it on me when I told you in the first video about journaling, but I have it now. And I told you to always pick a journal that is special. So for me, what was special was this cause, you know, Help Age India. I'm not saying, you know, buy this one, this is not an advertisement. It's just, this is a cause which is close to my heart. And the fact that this is black in color, it's spiral bound, and it's, you know, kind of, the pages are also kind of the way I like them. So you have to keep in mind when you're looking for a journal for yourself, in how many ways does that particular recording device, it could be a diary, it could be a voice recorder, it could be a video recorder, it could be anything. In how many ways does that particular instrument of recording those important events of your life, in how many ways does it gel with you? Does it sync with you? Does it sync with your dream, your life, and who you are? That's about keeping it special. And I want to tell you that the simplest way to understand how you will choose the best journal for is to understand what your element is, right? So for example, you're a feisty character, you're a fiery element, you never back down, you're always full of energy. So you're better off keeping journals which are thin, that you can carry with you all the time, because you have a lot of fire element in you. Your fire element has a lot to do with getting things done. So you'd be better off keeping a journal that could be thin, that would have thick pages, so that even when you're scribbling on it, you know, those pages can hold fort. Now, if you're a person who has a lot of water energy in them, for example, somebody who's more spiritual, somebody who is more on the esoteric side, right? Somebody whose emotions tend to flow with the day, with the lunar cycles, you're better off keeping a beautiful journal that you can record your thoughts in beautiful handwriting, right? If you're somebody with a lot of earth element, very stoic, you know, values, routine, hard work, structure, if you value these things, then you're better off using a journal like this one. Okay, this is the perfect journal for you. It's hardbound, black, the pages are pretty thick, and you would be able to write in them with ink, you know, black ink or blue ink. Now, if you're somebody who has a lot of air element, ideas, you know, a lot of imagination, getting in sync with the moment, flowing ceaselessly, believing in freedom. If you're a person like that, you'd do very well to keep a written journal online just for yourself, where you just be able to write and where you just be able to record it for your own self. Keep it online so that you'll be able to type, and that'll give you a lot of freedom. Now, if you're somebody who has a lot of space element, a lot of ether element, it's kind of like the same as having a water element, but if you have a lot of space and ether element, you're very meditative, you're very spiritual, then you would do well to keeping something like an audio journal, or keeping something like a vlog just for your own self. So these are small points about picking the best journal for yourself, picking the journal that is special, picking the journal that is most convenient. I'm going to talk about more of this in the second part of this video in another surprise location. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.